A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. And this is a collective session, and I got these emotions via automatic writing. Now, over here, first I was told this is about two people. However, these two people represent the collective, the masculine and the feminine, or you could say the runner or the chaser, or you could even say that this is someone who was in your life or who is in your life, but what are they feeling, what are they going through is what I've been given. And these are some very deep emotions, very deep feelings. So it seems that it's important to channel them to all of you. So the first thing that I've been told is that they could not dominate you, and that hurt their ego a lot. They wanted you to be submissive. Now this particular emotion had been given to me like couple of times, not just once or twice, which is why I was forced to look into it. Or I won't use the word forced, because I usually I feel very grateful actually that I'm getting to speak about this. So they could not dominate you. So this is a person who maybe on the outer level or very obvious level may not look like a dominating person in the very beginning, but they, in relationships especially, and they also have strong patriarchal energies. Probably they were trained very well, or whosoever trained them, be it mother, father, or any other adult, they taught him that a man has a specific role like this and the woman has a specific role like that, and she has to submit to him. So he constantly feels that if this woman loves me, then she has to get dominated by me. She has to take the role of the submissive one. So this is one strong character of this person. It's also possible that they did not reveal this to you. It's also possible that they kept it hidden in their heart because they were testing you if you're going to be, good enough for that role or not. Unfortunately, you're not the type of person they could dominate. Okay? So the ego programming is very strong of this person, whosoever this person is. And why did they run away, or why are they upset with you, even when I've been told that this person is still deeply in love with you? So when I do these type of channelings, I don't want anyone to listen to the channelings and then stop doing whatever they were doing or stop living their life. I'm 100% sure something must have gone through your mind that you got resonated to this particular session. You must be either thinking about that person, or you must be in a weak moment, you must be feeling sad, you must be upset that it did not work out because of you. However, clearly I've been told that you were not the reason why this relationship did not work out at that point in time. This relationship also has a future. So this is the reason why I'm channeling it. But the future can only happen when you are going to be absolutely detached with this person. Okay, so that's when, their ego will completely crumble. So basically, they invested a lot of emotions on you because they never felt the way they felt with you with anyone else. But they got freaked out. Like there are some people, when they fall in love, they're very happy at first. But later on, they're like, oh my God, what's happening to me? I'm constantly thinking about this person. I'm just imagining so many things with this person. I'm making future plans with this person. I've not, done this. I've not done that. So they are making a lot of plans with you, but they're also getting very scared that whatever I'm thinking about, is it even logical? Is it even real? Is it too far-fetched and things like that? Or this has already happened in the past, okay? For some people, it could be happening right now, but some people, it has already happened. So they got scared. And for me, from my perspective, it seems to be it has already happened, all of this. Now, fully, they did not understand what they were feeling for you or whatever they were going through. they started getting irritated. Like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I acting this way? Or maybe they just spoke to a friend, or maybe they just spoke to some family member. They also, like sort of told them, maybe directly or indirectly, that, you should not be going through this. Now, with a masculine energy, with the runner, the one who has runner energy is usually the masculine. They are supposed to surrender in love. They have to surrender fully in love. And you all know, all those people who are doing inner work, how difficult it is to surrender. Some of the students cannot surrender. Midway in therapy, they start getting different feelings and they start getting scared and they start like they want to run away. Why? Because they cannot surrender. They cannot be like, yeah, this is for my good. They cannot be like, yeah, I should do inner work and this is going to take me ahead in my journey. They go like, oh my God, what am I doing? This is not the right thing to do. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Maybe I should do something better. Maybe this is not meant for me. All this inner work, this, that. Or maybe they freak out because they see someone else doing inner work and it doesn't work out for them. Maybe for that person, this inner work was never meant to be. Maybe that person is not even a twin flame. Maybe that person is actually just doing things because they found it trendy, they started doing it, and you got inspired by that person. But then your path was different, so you came back on your path and they did not. So this type of comparison could have happened with them, because in the matrix reality, the only way you can surrender is when you fall in love with someone and you just can't let that person go no matter what. In the movie Matrix also, because I'm talking about matrix reality, why this movie is so symbolic is because Keanu Reeves is not the person who's not in love. Even Trinity, she's not able to believe that he is the one. Not the one, but even the one for her. So it's towards the end when, he cannot wake up, he's completely down and dusted. She gives him the true kiss of love, and that's when he gets his power, because that's when Trinity starts believing in the love. So you can say that this person is also not able to believe in the true love. They are still like confused and contemplating, and they don't know how come they feel so intense for you. They cannot focus on anything else. Maybe in their destiny, it is not important for them to focus on anything else other than you and the relationship they have. Maybe through you, they can fulfill a lot of other things. They don't realize that maybe if they surrender to the love they feel for you, they can ascend. They can become a better person. They don't know any of this. Just the way a lot of you did not know about twin flame journey at first. Similarly, they may not also know that they could be mirroring the twin flame journey for you. Because you have to surrender to source and they have to surrender to the love they have for you. It's as simple as that. But no matter how simple it is, when you have to do it, it may not feel that easy and comfortable and simple because of the repeated and rigid programming that has been given to you since childhood. So when they wanted to get disassociated with you, they were trying to blame you, and you were not giving them many reasons actually, other than the part that you were just not getting dominated. Like, you would not do everything they would tell you to do. Like, if they would say, hey, turn around, you would say, why? Or if they would say, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go here, I want to go there, you'll be like, no. Or say they make a plan with you and you are not very comfortable with that plan, so you'll be like, no, I don't think I'm comfortable. Whereas they imagined that you are going to be saying yes to everything. This is one point that came up 3-4 times. Someone who has no brain, or someone who pretends to have no brain, just says yes on everything, just be very pleasing all the time. But there is something that is going to happen now in their life, or it's already happening. So they thought that they would be very happy. They even, give them a term or a label that I am the dominating person. Even in some movies we have seen this, that the man is dominating and he's doing whatever he wants, and the woman is like, okay, submissive. So it is that, but you can say that this is not sexual, because usually we see these type of role plays in sexual relationships or those type of connotations, right? But here, it is not happening here in a way that because he is not like in love with you for only sexuality. The masculine actually loves you, like for real. And when I say masculine, it's not gender specific. So those of you who are thinking about this, I would like to say it. So what happened to them? Why did they, begin to sabotage their own relationship, destructing it? Is because, first of all, they felt that you know how much they love you and like you. And that made them feel very naked in front of you. That made them feel that you could pull their strings whenever you wanted. And another thing that bothered them a lot is that you would be the one who would dominate them, which is okay. Which is actually what the plan of nature is in this case. Because we are in the times where the feminine energy is going to rise. It will only be rise of feminine. And after we enter the mental age, that's when the merge will start happening between the masculine and feminine on the earth plane I'm talking about. But to, take it to that level, it already has to be played by some other people whose energy is high. Only then they can push it, right? Like lay the guidelines or show the other people like, this is how it is. And when I say show the other people, it's not like literally you're showing it to the other people like, hey, look at us. We are so cool. We can do this. We can do that. But they won't mind being, getting dominated by you, because when they see the real you emerging, when they see you're so confident and so beautiful and so amazing, they will actually be very proud of you and they'll let you do it. But at that point in time, when this whole dynamic was going on, even the chaser was not in full energies. So the runner or the masculine could never really, figure this thing out fully. So they were not ready to surrender to love. They did not want to be vulnerable in front of you. And they decided that it would be so much better if they just walk away from all of this very complicated feelings that they feel for you, very difficult feelings that they feel for you. It's very strange they feel because they don't know, it's their ego. They don't know these terms. They don't know this type of language. They don't know anything about spiritual inner work. They just know how to make money, how to get things done. They're extremely totally practical. So even they need to bring in their feminine, nurturing, calming energies within them. Now this person cannot replace you with a specific person. Okay, they cannot. Even if they try to, or maybe they tried. So they either replace you with something that, they feel will give them happiness, because this is all happening because they want to be happy. So they want to do something that's going to make them happy, or eventually they will settle for a person who looks like you and has certain qualities like you. Like, for example, if you love the plants, or you say you love flowers a lot, just an example, this other person also loves flowers a lot. Say you love to keep pets in your house, so this person also has pets in their house. Or they will have certain characteristics or qualities like you, okay? But they are not you. The energy is not yours. The energy is of another person, okay? So they maybe go ahead with a doppelganger, like a spirit doppelganger. So this doppelganger may not look like you, like in physical appearance, but energetically, in their mannerisms, in the way they talk, some of the things they pick. Because even they, the runner or the masculine is not in that great energies, properly formed energies. So they also cannot be like, okay, this is a person who's different. So they go like, oh, similar person, but very submissive. So sexually submissive maybe, and submissive verbally, like they would keep saying yes, okay, fine, sure, they keep doing that. But what I'm being given is that they're not actually submissive or even trying to please. They have hidden motives, they are not honest, and maybe they know that the certain qualities that match with you, they feel that this is good enough, because these are nice qualities to have. For example, how will they figure this whole thing out that they're not like you? Because they'll observe that person and they will get extremely irritated with that person, okay? This is how it's going to be. because this person is going to remind them of you even more. So they'll spend some time trying to forget you, and they'll then pick up someone who is like you, and thinking that, this person is going to take you away, take him or her gender wise, but energetically him away, masculine away. But no, they will not take them away from you, rather they'll take them closer to you. So this person is very annoying because they are not you. That's how they feel. They can now see the difference. So maybe this person is a pet lover but eats non-vegetarian food. Okay, they've not reached that stage of divinity. So your person doesn't like that. Your person feels that if this person is really an animal lover, then why would they eat animals or animal meat? Or say, for example, they are vegetarians, but they use a lot of leather products, or they use a lot of fur, or maybe they use some other products like perfumes or bags or clothes of any other type or style that require animal cruelty or brutality. Or they could see that they are very horrible to the employees, the people who work with them, or maybe they feel that they bribe people too much. Like, there are certain qualities that will keep coming out with time that are not qualities of honest person, of any honest person. Okay, so honesty, integrity, loyalty, unconditional love, these are the qualities that they are looking for, and they found these qualities in you, but only because of their ego, their big ass ego, which they could not go past. They basically walked away from you, and they regret it. They regret it. These are the type of people who destroy their own relationships, own love life, because they don't know any better. So you might be thinking, wow, what a person, doing all these things, and now they're regretting, so good for them. It's like they don't know what they're doing. Just like you did not know a lot of things till a few years back. And now that you're learning, you're doing inner work, you're figuring things out, you're spending so much time on yourself. Now you're figuring out that, I was also not that correct all the time. Maybe I could have handled their temper or their ego or their behavior in some other way. Maybe I didn't have to take everything so personally. Maybe I had to forgive. I was not willing to forgive either. When they would hurt me, they would try to dominate me. Whenever they projected or reflected, not really reflected actually, this time it would be projected, toxic masculinity or toxic behavior, you gave it back to them, but in a very strict way, which was okay, I think, because everything is gonna fall in place, is what I'm being told eventually with time. But it will only fall in place when the feminine is going to do proper inner work, detach fully, focus on herself, recognize her qualities, because the more she recognizes who she is, the more he is going to recognize and give her that space and freedom to be herself. He is not going to become a roadblock. Rather, he's going to become a support system, and he's going to even say that, look, I'm here for you. Like, you go and you take over the stage, you take over the mic, or you take over the performance. I'm going to be downstairs, and I'm going to be around just to make sure that there's enough security around you, and you can be relaxed and you can be comfortable. I'm there to safeguard us. He won't even say you, but us. So to reach that type of divinity and love, one has to really burn themselves in the fire. So when you burn gold, or when you heat, it's not really burning gold, but if you heat it up and you heat it in very high temperature, then all the impurities of the gold washes away, goes away, dissipates away, and it turns into a very pure form of gold, which is called kundan. I could not find the English translation for kundan, but it's not diamond, it is gold, and this type of gold is actually used when they make spaceships. So to go to space, in order to go to space and to be able to travel in a spaceship, you need that type of purest form of gold. Actually, it's quite symbolic if you think about it, because you can't go to space, you can't enjoy space, you can't be in your own space till the time you've not purified yourself fully, right? So this is where I'm going to close this session. Thank you so much for being here with me. For your personal situation, you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com. Kindly do not share your twin flame journey in advance with me, and also let me know once you've booked a session, because sometimes we don't get any intimation like they've booked it but they're not there. So I'll see you soon in another one. You all know by now that ascension is a lifestyle which we need to stick to, because this is the most suited lifestyle for us. One love and peace out.